It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. The ban list is finally here. You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. What a destructive path we are going on here. Forbidden, Fiendsmith, Lacrima. They are actually blowing this up, and I did not expect to see this, to be honest with you here. Honestly, the fact that we are just blowing this up and calling it a day here with Lacrima, RIP. Honestly, this needed to happen. Also, Apollosa finally going as well. Okay, we knew Apple was probably gonna follow suit here and get detonated out back, but I mean, it was within the realm of expectations out here to see this. And Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, also Gonzo here. All right, you know what? I'm willing to take this one too. Actually, I think that this is kind of interesting. And then Beatrice. Okay, Beatrice is gone. You know, I just want to say quickly here, RIP to the first rarity, or to the second rarity collection out here. Like, wild to see this. Also, the fact that, you know, we just blew up, you know, Beatrice, Apo, Hot Red, and Lacrima. It's also cool to see out here that they want you to be focusing, instead of, you know, using the Lacrima to step into level 6s, they want you to be able to focus on making Desiree right now, which I think is fine. Desiree being the main focus of this actually works out actually incredibly well. So I'll take that. That seems, every ban here I'm okay with. I don't see any real issue with any of this. Now, I've not actually, what do we got going to one here? Okay. Whew, what in the world is this? Okay, so Ava moving to 1. All right, that's actually kind of shocking to have Ava actually returning back to the game, but okay. Welcome back, Snake Eyes Ash and Pobler. Okay, first of all, this is actually kind of wild here to be seeing both Ash and Pobler limited to 1, because initially I figured they were going to outright ban Flamberg, and, you know, we wouldn't have to deal with any of that level of insanity out here. But looking at this, this is a pretty good cleanup, realistically. I mean, so they didn't kill Snake Eyes, which I think this is a pretty big consistency hit, though. But if I'm looking at this correctly, I don't see any Wanted or Ash or, you know, other cleanup hits to this either. So that's actually kind of interesting to be seeing here with that. Okay, I see you. Gimmick Puppet of Strings and Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. Okay. I mean, hitting both of these is actually freaking hilarious, actually. Okay. Branded Fusion to 1. Honestly, Branded Fusion to 1 is so... Just hit Albion, they said. Just hit Albion. It's the problem out here. Nah, man, OCG just straight blew up, you know, Branded Fusion and called it a day out here. All right, so I thought, okay, that's pretty good. Opening of the Spirit Gates. This is a good one, in my opinion. I'm extremely happy to see that opening is going to 1. This is a pretty major check to you, Bell. You might not want to hear that right now, but actually seeing this hit is actually extremely good. Pot of Prosperity to 1. We had a feeling that this was going to happen eventually. Pot was one of those crazy cards out here that you looked at and you're like, holy crap. Like, it's so good. But the thing was, most of the TCG wasn't gravitating towards playing this anymore. So, like, it feels a little bit missy with that, alright? And we also have the Sengen Summoning moving to 1. Interesting on this, too. I do not see any other hits to Tenpai. This actually pretty much puts Tenpai back in the running for, you know, an insanely strong deck. Look at the OCG and how, you know, Tempai has just been running that thing. All right, we also have that grass looks greener moving to 1. I hope you're ready to thrust on into grass, because that's going to be the biggest thing that people are going to be focusing on right now is, you know, grasping at straws to get this. And Skill Drain finally moving off of this list back to 1ville. It was good seeing you, Skill Drain. You know, I'm happy with 1. It's good enough for me. Now, what we got in the semi-limit department back here? Welcome back, Blaster, Redox, Tempest, and Tidal, the Dragon Rulers of Unfun. Okay, I see you. I see you guys. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. Good stuff. Dragon Rulers should have been back a while ago. At this point, like, they're just making more lists out here for them to be able to kind of shift this around out here. Kind of go ahead and redistribute things. Okay. Lunalight Tiger, also kind of shifting around out here. I'm okay with this, honestly. Like, just to kind of see what we can mess around with Lunalight Tiger. To be honest with you, the Lunalight Tiger thing is very, very interesting. At least in terms of your consideration for what you can kind of do with Lunalight stuff. I'll take that. Thunder Dragon Colossus also back at 2. This puts Thunder Dragons back on the map, like 150% now. Like, you're going to be able to do so much with the Thunder Dragon good stuff. Like, this seems pretty interesting. I do think for a rogue contender, for sure, you are going to see Thunder Dragons kind of looking around out here at people going, Colossus Daddy's back, like, what y'all gonna do about it? And Ib finally moves back to 2. Like, it's been a while since Ib has kind of stuck around out here. Ib honestly didn't really do anything when it moved to 1. 2 Ibs is no different than 1 Ib, in my opinion. Same thing with all the Dragon Rulers bumping up here. There's nothing significantly crazy moving these numbers around to shift around and see what we can actually do out here with this. So your semi-limited section, quite honestly, looking kind of about what I was expecting out here. Like, this is interesting. Now, what actually came back? Unlimited. We have Armageddon Knight. So we're finally going to get the chance to have some full power, you know, dark turbo good stuff. I don't really think this matters all that much, to be honest with you. I think that there is something to be said about this for sure, but okay. Red Rose Dragon. I believe Red Rose been gone for a long time. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is an actual improvement to the Dragon Link deck out here. So to all the Dragonfire people, or Dragon Link people out here, congratulations. You actually got something pretty good here to be able to mess around with. Perform H plus Fire also moving to 3. I mean, we got the errata for it, right? Like, we knew this was coming. Kieran also moving to 3. No. It's probably not going to do anything. I think Magic Spectre is going to be a scary deck, though. You're going to have to kind of think about that. Like, multiple Colossus now exist, and so forth. Also, okay. Danglong also moving off of this list to 3, and Time Seal moving to 3. I just realized, now with having multiple Colossus, you can now Pendulum Summon 2 Colossus. Discard Thunder Dragon, search 2 Colossus, or 2 little Thunder Dragons, and now you can make double Colossus out here, which is kind of interesting, actually, to think about. I didn't actually think Colossus would be out here. So, Runic, still in check. Snake Eyes, still check. If you're worried about this list, you're like, oh, like, I think everything's fine. You know, like, barfing horse memes aside, like, in my opinion, this looks like a pretty decent list, all right? Skill Drain needed to be checked. If you think Runic is dead at all, buckle up, buckaroo. I'm going to have deck profile after deck profile after deck profile for you here. We do not have Summon Sorcerers back. We have no MX Saber Invoker back. But personally, I think this is good. Give me some time to process this. I have playtesting planned for this afternoon. Buckle up. We'll see what we can do. Leave a comment, double tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.